3 or 4 weeks without ever eating one bite of food. By the way, John was talking about birds having hollow bones. Cody weighs 2 pounds. 2 pounds. Looks like he weighs a whole lot more than that. Of course, in birds of prey, females are larger than males, so a female red-tailed hawk may weigh as much as 3 pounds or more. All right, well, when you go outside today, look for birds that are soaring up in the air. You might be catching a glimpse of a red-tailed hawk.
Okay. Before you get on there, tell me what's over.
All right. Have to wait for Dell to put him up because she's got to let out this next bird. And this is a bird that has a bit of an image problem. We'll bring her out here in just a minute. Get this set up right here. Y'all continue talking among yourselves. Hang on 1 second here. As I said, this next bird has a little bit of an image problem. Some people say this type of bird is downright ugly. Some people say this type of bird spreads disease. Many people contend because what this bird does in the wild. It's a scavenger. It eats carrion or dead animals. It's got to be very stupid. However, I see one fly overhead. I think it's very graceful and beautiful. This type of bird helps reduce diseases spread by flies. It happens to be the most intelligent bird we work with. On numerous occasions, we have been completely outsmarted by it. Commonly called a buzzard, correctly called a vulture. Ladies and gentlemen, the coolest bird in our show this afternoon or this morning, here comes Casey in just a second. All right, Dell Saban, go ahead and fly her. Now, I need you to sit down, please. We're gonna actually fly Casey here in just a moment. She is a black vulture. She is now 13 years old, found as a small youngster on the ground in North Carolina. People found Casey, thought her parents had abandoned her. Hey, where are you going, Casey? Take a look around, Casey. Anyway, people thought her parents had abandoned her and they took her in and raised her. Eventually, she was turned over to the Carolina Raptor Center in Charlotte. And they tried to get her back in the wild by releasing her to a flock of wild black vultures. These are very social birds. That year, 2 of the young black vultures came in at the same time that Casey did. All 3 were released into the wild flock. Now, the other 2 young black vultures stayed with that vulture flock. Despite 3 attempts to get Casey into that flock, she kept coming back to humans. Did you sit down, please? Casey doesn't know she's a bird. She thinks she's one of us. And when we're flying her, please do not reach up and try to touch her. In this area, we have 2 types of vultures, the black vulture and the turkey vulture. You're probably more familiar with the turkey vulture. It has a reddish head as an adult. It glides with its wings in a V or dihedral. On a windy day like today, these birds rock back and forth a lot on their black and silvery gray wings. You can stretch it out a little bit there, Del. See if we can bring her over this way. Black vultures have black wings. White spots in the wingtips. And a short black tail. Take note of Casey's bare head. That is for a very good reason. Think about this, folks. If your job description reads, stick your head inside dead animals, you're going to want a low-maintenance dude. The bare heads that vultures have fits the bill. Generally after a vulture eats and goes somewhere and take a bath. What bacteria are rinsed off of water, later killed by nature's original disinfectant, the ultraviolet rays of the sun. It is now springtime. There's an old myth about birds that circulates this time of year. It goes like this. Touch a baby bird, the parents will come along, smell the human scent on the baby, and then abandon their young. How many have heard that? Touch up. Who's looking at you, Dale? Well, folks, it's not true. Most birds have a poor sense of smell, including the black vulture. Its cousin, the turkey vulture, though, is one of the few birds in this area, has an excellent sense of smell. It's able to locate a dead animal in a dense jungle forest by sniffing the air. Now, let me see if I can get Casey to fly up here to this perch. I want you to look at her feet. Her feet are more like chicken feet or turkey feet. They're more for walking around. Cody the redtail has very powerful feet. If he needs to defend himself, he'll use those strong feet. In low-lying areas, vultures nest on the ground. That makes their young very vulnerable to being eaten by ground-dwelling predators. Foxes, raccoons, coyotes, foxes, opossums, all will eat young vultures. However, if the parent vulture is standing by, these young birds are actually very safe. If something is too close to the young, the parent vulture will rear back with all of its might and kablooey. It will projectile vomit in the attacker's face. Let's analyze this. What goes down a vulture's gullet is not too savory to begin with. What comes back up, a whole lot worse. Usually, anything getting a face load of this vile vulture vomit will go off somewhere maybe to create a bit of its own projectile vomit. With this in mind, I now need help from an adult member of the audience to do something with Casey. I need an adult for this one. There's a hand there? Yeah, here. Casey, look, I got you alive here. All right. Coming up, there's some stairs over here to bring you up on stage. You can hop her down for a minute down. I'll move her over. Here we go. I didn't know I was supposed to dance or whatever. Hello, what's your name? Ann, where are you from? Rogersville. Now, Ann, I have a question for you. Have you ever had a vulture land on you? No? That's the usual answer I give, but that's going to change now. And vultures eat all manner of dead animals, including sometimes might be a gigantic mutant dead squirrel. Yeah, it's a big one. And I need you to put this tail on for me here. All right, you can do it here. You can take it either side here. All right. And get those on top here. There we go. There we go. Show her by your tail there, Ann. All right. And all right, we need to accessorize you further. Got some ears there. You're a big squirrel, I guess you are. And Ann, one other thing, let me see if I can find it. I need you to hang on to your nuts here too. All right, Ann, we have got to convince Casey that you are a very large dead squirrel. So what I need you to do is stretch out right in here. Just kind of like you've been hit by. Ann. I was kidding, Ann. Okay. All right, Ann. Transfer those to your right hand. All right, Ann. We're going to accessorize you here. Okay. We're going to accessorize you with the gloves. Get your left arm down there, Ann. All right. Got all your fingers in there? Okay. Let's take about 3 steps over that way. See if I can find where Casey is. There she is. Ann, let's get your arm up like this. All right. There she goes. All right, Ann. And she's probably going to fly back to Dell there. So.
Let's hear it for Ann.
Yeah, Ann. I'll take this glove from you. I'll take a hold of your nuts there. You may remove your ears as well. And now, where'd she go? Okay, not you, Ann. Hang on a second. Ann, you were a great volunteer. I have something for you to help out today. I have a classic gag gift for you, a whoopee cushion. All right. Thank you very much there, Ann. Everyone needs. Okay, Casey. Oh, Casey. She's just going to go back there. And she wants a cheeseburger, extra meat, And it can be raw if you want. Extra. You got an old spoiled one back. Actually, vultures, given the opportunity, will not eat something, especially in the summertime. It's been dead for about 3 or 4 days. They tend to avoid that. All right. Now, I mentioned the turkey vulture has a keen sense of smell. The black vulture doesn't have that sense of smell, but what it does have, intelligence. If you see a vulture soaring early in the morning, it tends to be turkey vultures. They have a lighter wing load, meaning they have a bigger wingspan compared to their weight. Black vultures, when they go to work, tend to go higher. Now, they usually feed on larger dead animals, but they'll also feed on something that's dead on the road. But a lot of times they're up high, scanning for large dead animals, but also closely watching what turkey vultures are doing. If they see turkey vultures descend into a patch of woods, a lot of times they'll fly in behind them. And usually there's something dead there, like a dead deer. And that, even though the turkey vulture's found that dead deer, sometimes it needs help from the black vulture to open it up. Black vultures have a different type of beak than the turkey vulture. The turkey vulture has a pull and rip type beak. The black vulture has a other way around. Turkey vultures have a snipping type beak. Black vultures a pull and rip. So even though that turkey vulture's found that carcass, it may need the ability of that black vulture to open it up. And by the way, Casey is 13 years old. She might live close to 50 years or so in captivity. So they're fairly long-lived birds. I got one more bird to show you here.
Door locked on us back there, so we can't get the bird out. So we may not be able to bring out the last bird here. Where we have our bird store, the door locked on us, so we can't bring them out. Actually, we do have another program at 1:30. Unfortunately, I don't know how we're going to get the door. Okay. If it comes open in the next 2 minutes, why, we'll bring them out here for you. Here in a second.
Well, while we're waiting, hopefully that door's open. Oh, here it is. Anybody have any questions while we're waiting? Question? Why do vultures go to our? Why does she go to the army to do that? She is trained to fly to our glove like that. And we, unlike if we were able to fly the hawk or the owl in here, we'd fly them and give them pieces of food on our glove. But what we do is we put food in her hand for Casey to. In fact, this little piece of beef here, and I've got samples if you want some. Usually feed the other birds pieces of mice. And that sounds gross to us, but it's very nutritious for them. And by the way, mice are the secret ingredient in most hot dogs. At least the ones I eat. I don't think the ones here. Anyway, they feed their young by regurgitation, so we put our food in our hand as if they're reaching the parent vulture's mouth. You got a question back here? Huh? A bat. No, a bat is a flying mammal. And they're actually very beneficial. You know, I love purple martins. They always get the big billing of being the mosquito eaters, but they're not out when mosquitoes actually are. I'm not going to be able to get it open. Oh well.
Well, thank you everybody for coming to our program. We had the grand finale for you, but we can't bring them out because the door is locked back there. So hopefully in the next half an hour or so we'll get that open. But if you'd like to know about Wings and Store, you can donate right over here. We would bring a bird out here for you, but once again, we can't because I'm sorry. But I hope you all learned something today. And thank you so much for hanging out with us.
We've never had a show actually end like this. So. Okay.
It's okay.
That's all right. I'm going to turn red now. So. All right. Thanks again. We actually have a ball.